your Alaska Link weather for Juneau and Southeast.
The month of February has seen a big switch as we started off and even kept through majority of the month a dry and cool pattern. But the flip did occur as we stepped into last week of turning to more wet weather conditions, as we even note the stack up of the past 5 days showing precipitation accumulation that is just shy there of an inch, and noting that feeds into now our monthly total that is just shy of 1.25 inches. That also adds up there with that 1/10 of an inch of snowfall. But still some big numbers of deficit there for the month of February. Now we still have some times to fill some of this void. Snowfall not looking likely as we are with some above normal temperatures, but we are noting that we have some heavy rainfall here that is taking us into our Wednesday, with rainfall accumulation looking to be 1 to 3 inches across the panhandle, noting closer to 1 inch for areas around the icy strait to getting more than 2 to 3 inches south of the summer strait. But we will note our northern regions looking at even some snowfall, looking at the Skagway area underneath winter headlines with up to 6 inches of snowfall accumulation. We also pair up this heavy rainfall and snowfall with some gusty winds. There are wind alerts in place for the southern panhandle with the potential getting over 60-mile-per-hour gusts. But this is the strongest of the setup that we have. We will talk some showery weather through the end of this week, but then the weekend is where we will turn conditions a bit quieter. Our Wednesday high tide is near midnight and then again at 11:50 into the late morning hours. We will head into the day feeding into those wet conditions. We do tap into a southeasterly flow that keeps us steady with that mild feel of highs into the 40s, but it is going to be a gusty day. Juneau even expected to see those 30 to up to 40-mile-per-hour gusts, especially through the morning into the early afternoon, as that is where we are dealing with the heaviest rain. We are already drenched into the system. We note that by 7 a.m. we have that downpour that's feeding into those accumulations, getting over 2 inches for the southern panhandle, and we'll watch some of those higher reflectivities even lift their way through the local Juneau area, feeding into some of that heavier snowfall even possible through areas of Skagway. Could see some of that wet snowfall for Haines as well. And then we see that as we head into our Thursday morning, we start to break up that activity to lead into more of a showery pattern into the weekend. So as we look at the accumulation, we are noting again that 1 to 3 inch range, but you can see that higher reflectivity for the southern panhandle. So that's where we're closer to 3 inches, locally a 1 to 2 inches possible. Our daylight hours though will be with those gloomy skies due to the heavy rainfall. Sits at 10 hours and 23 minutes. It will be the windy and rainy day for our Wednesday with highs into the upper 30s to lower 40s, and then we will be talking about the chance for some showers to hold on into the weekend. Our best chance for another near moderate concern will be Friday, and then we are talking some brighter conditions as we roll into next week.